Hey guys, it is Toe27 here, and I'm here with my top 7 choices for Kirby characters in Super Smash Bros. So since the Switch is going to be coming out soon, hopefully they will either make like new Smash Brothers for it, or do like an enhanced port of the Switch, or not the Switch one, the Wii U one. But either way, hopefully it has new characters, and as always, hopefully do Kirby characters, because we're kind of lacking a bit on Kirby characters. So I say if Fire Emblem can have about like almost 5, I say we could give Kirby at least one more, at least. Hopefully, like lots. It's like how many Pokemon there are, how many Fire Emblem characters there are, how many Mario characters there are. To be fair, there are only 4 Zelda characters, but so now that I've just ranted for way too long, let us get into the list. For number 7, I couldn't really choose one character. I kind of thought it would be cool to have like a recognizable Kirby enemy. So I was thinking about Poppy Bros Jr., Knuckle Joe, or Chili. Chili's the little snowman, for those of you who don't know. You could call these kind of the honorable mentions. I just didn't know which one would be better. I would say out of them, I would say probably Knuckle Joe would have the most likelihood. But also Poppy Bros Jr. would be fun because bombs. So that was not a bombing joke, but I thought it would be fun to have bombs in Smash Bros. Because playing with bombs are already fun enough. So yeah, overall I think either of these three would be really good, but I think Knuckle Joe definitely probably has the most likelihood. For number 6, I put Dynablade. So Dynablade is a very, very cool Kirby character. Probably one of the more recognizable bosses. But like Dynablade kind of runs into the issues that Ridley does. Like, is it too large? If you scale it down, does it take away from the character? So, I mean, you give or take some. So I would definitely say Dynablade would be a very, very cool pick, but it seems a bit unlikely with the size fact, but it would still make a very cool Smash Brothers fighter, so that's why it's on. At number 5, I put Megalore. So Megalore slightly is similar to Dynablade, where it's one of the more recognizable bosses. Megalore is definitely probably has a fair likelihood. I think Megalore would make a very cool character. A lot of people recognized him since the Wii Return to Dreamland was decently popular. And overall, I think he would just be a really cool addition. He would be a villain. That would be a good addition. Since the roster definitely lacks villains. So it'd be a very cool villain. Just overall, a really cool character to have. So that's definitely why. At number 4, I put Rick the Hamster. I thought, Rick the Hamster is awesome. Definitely the most recognizable out of the animal sidekick friend things out of Dreamland 2 and 3. So I think Rick the Hamster would just make a really cool character. Overall, I think it would just be very cool to play as Rick. I just like Rick. I also like that they gave him an Australian voice in the anime. Like, that was kind of hilarious. I don't know. I just like Rick, so I thought I would put him on the list. Rick overall would make a very cool character. So at number 3, I put Prince Fluff. I think he would be a very cool character. Epic Yarn was a very cool game. I think he would have a nice move set because he could have like his Yarn Whip. His final smash could be converting into the tank. That would be pretty awesome. From Epic Yarn. So I think he would just make a very cool character and be a very fresh character. It just would make kind of spice it up instead of just having like a ton of sword fighters. So I definitely think he would just make the game more interesting, and definitely a very good Kirby character to pick. So at number 2, I put Adeline. So those of you who might not know, Adeline is from Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. She was a painter. She just kind of got roped into the adventure. And I think Adeline would make a very cool character, like painting mechanics. I know that Bowser Jr.'s Final Smash does deal with painting stuff, but I mean, none of his moveset does. So I think it would be cool to have a painter spice it up a bit. And also, as an alternate costume, they could have a doe from Kirby's Dream Land 3 as kind of an alternate costume, which would be cool since he was also a painter who wore a red hat, except he was male. So it was very odd that they had very similar characters so close together. But I think Adeline would be a really cool choice overall. It would just make a very cool new fighter that would kind of spice up the roster. So as a lot of you probably saw it coming from a mile away, number 1 is Bandana Waddle Dee. He would make such a good character. We don't have any spear wielders in the roster. It just would complete it. Like out of the main Kirby characters, Bandana Waddle Dee is the next one after the main 3. He's the next one. So it's kind of like how Zelda, they have the main 4. It just, we kind of really need. Well, I guess Zelda doesn't even really have 4, do they? I don't know. The Zelda fighters are complicated. But Bandana Waddle Dee desperately needs to be in Super Smash Brothers. He would be a very cool character. A lot of people want him in the game. And overall, he would just be a super cool character to have in. This particular picture looking at was done by Smashfied, who are amazing YouTubers. If you haven't seen them, definitely go try to check them out. And they do kind of Smash style paintings of, well, I guess not paintings, but like drawing/paintings of characters that people want to see in Smash. So like they did Bandana Waddle Dee, for example, and it looks awesome. So I definitely think he needs to be in the game, and I think the game would benefit from having him in it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this list. I know it was a bit shorter than usual. This week's been complicated, so sorry that this video is not great quality. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!